Welcome back to Geeks Say What, where we take the culture out of pop culture with a little bit of nonsense for your ears. I am BR Mousebones, and with me as always are DJ Magones.
Hello.
And Rumble Muse.
What's up?
All right, let's get right into it with the nerdy news. The trailer for the Super Mario Brothers movie dropped, and thank goodness Chris Pratt doesn't do an Italian accent. What did you guys think of the look of the trailer, the animation and everything?
The animation, all of it looked exactly like the game, except for Mario. Mario is terrifying. Mario's face scares me. I'm going to have nightmares. His face is scary.
I think he looks great. I think he looks really cute. It looks like the video game, but with a richer animation. I think you and me have
different ideas of cute.
I guess so. DJ?
I found it, like, it was exactly how I expected it was going to be, and it didn't surprise me or disappoint me in any way.
Okay, that'll do. Jack Black does a great job as Bowser.
And Pingu is in there, of course.
But I don't
forget Pingu.
I don't know what those penguin creatures are. I'm not sure what game they came from or if they've even just been invented for the movie. I don't know. I didn't do my research, so my apologies. This next bit of news, James Earl Jones is retiring. So he's in his 90s. He's obviously the voice of Darth Vader, but he's getting too old, so he's retiring, and that's good. But he's worked out a deal with Lucasfilm, so they will continue to use his voice, almost like he sold them his likeness rights.
They're gonna kind of like CGI his voice into it.
Yeah, it's called it's an AI program called Respeecher, and I guess they did use it in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Like they used this. It's the same technology they used to redo Mark Hamill's voice in that episode of Book of Boba Fett. It's interesting. So we will continue to get Darth Vader won't be recast. We'll just continue to have that his James Earl Jones iconic voice. It's a very interesting thing where this is the future of these franchises. Like they don't recast them anymore.
This also means that we're going to be getting more Star Wars content featuring Darth Vader. Like they're not moving on from the Skywalkers anymore. We're gonna go back and see Darth Vader.
That's some point. A really good point. They wouldn't have made this deal if they weren't going to make more Vader content. Yeah.
Also, I apologize to all our fans or people who are listening to this who have always dreamt of playing the voice of Darth Vader, and I'm sorry that your dreams are now crushed.
Yeah, I never thought of that. There's some voice actor who's been practicing, waiting for James Earl Jones to retire. He's just been working on doing his Vader voice, and then he's like, "Oh, my life's work." Oh no.
And it's just like, well, now he can't go back and do a different thing because he's like the only voice he knows is Darth Vader.
He put all his eggs in that one basket.
This guy's doomed.
So there was another bit of news that kind of went along with this, but I don't know if it's true or not. Well, the actor Bruce Willis, he recently retired, but apparently he sold his likeness rights so he can be used in deepfake technology. And so there's like a commercial that he's in. Okay, so here's the bit. Okay, this is it. A news article came out that he sold his likeness rights, and then there's this commercial with him doing this action sequence, and it looks okay, I guess. And
does it look like him?
Yeah, well, it looks just like him. And then the company is called Deep Cake, which does this deep fake. Yeah, I know they sound like a real reputable company.
They sound like a bakery.
Yeah. So. This article came out that he was like, "Oh, I'm in this movie, or I'm in this." I think it's like a commercial or something, but it's not me. It's a deep fake. And then after the article came out, Bruce Willis issued a statement saying, "It's not true. He never sold his likeness."
What?
That the actor has no partnership or agreement with this Deep Cake company.
Sorry, can we just go back to Deep Cake for a minute? Why did they ask, why would they just like, wait, what deep fake puns can you think of? And they're just like, how about you change fake to cake?
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
Print it.
This is this is the most amazing thing ever. Even though they do not have anything to do with cake or any kind of pastry.
I just imagine this. So like 35-year-old men are like, we're going to create a deep fake company, but we need a good name for it. Deep Cake. And then they're like, we need to get Bruce Willis in this. And they're like, there's no way we're going to be able to get Bruce Willis. And it's like, we'll do it illegally.
Yeah, we'll just deep fake him.
Without asking.
And we'll make a news article that says that he allowed us to, but he didn't actually.
Yeah, so apparently Deep Cake just did it and used his likeness and claimed that he was involved, but he never was. So
unless of course Bruce Willis actually was like, "Oh yeah, you can," and then afterwards lied.
Yeah, no, I doubt it. I don't think he would do that, but it does beg the question, we're not far from that. There was a few years ago where they were going to use the likeness of James Dean and deep fake him into, and James Dean is an actor from the 50s, very famous back in the 50s, very iconic. They were going to put him as a side character in this other movie. I don't think it ever ended up happening, because they could make this digital character, and it's only a matter of time. Like before this is just a common thing, especially, they're already kind of doing it with actors that are, alive or have passed or de-aging them or whatever. Like they're doing it already. So it's just a matter of time. So I read that Rian Johnson, who directed The Last Jedi, was supposed to do a trilogy, a trilogy that's separate from the Skywalker saga, and then nothing ever happened with that. But recently he said he is still doing it. Like it's still it still might be happening. Like which is awesome. He said that in an interview with Empire. He's still in contact with Kathleen Kennedy, and it's just a matter of scheduling.
Did he direct The Force Awakens or Rise of Skywalker?
No. He just did The Last Jedi, and yeah, he did. And then it was J.J. Abrams that did the other ones. But he's recently Rian Johnson's been busy because he did Knives Out. And now he's doing a few more Knives Out movies specifically for Netflix. So that's keeping him pretty busy. But his Star Wars trilogy, which we speculated might follow those,
the kids
on Canto Blight, whatever it's called. Yeah, so that might be. Anyway, I'm excited because
Is it called Cantina Bites?
No, what's it called? What's that planet they go to? Canto Bite.
Canto Blight or something?
Is it? Yeah.
I'm not even sure.
I don't
it's the
know
one with
anything.
the weird horse llamas.
Yeah, horse llamas. Now, a while back, this got announced, and we're just going to cover it now because there's a lot here. The 14th Doctor, the newest Doctor was announced. Shuti Gatwa is going to be playing the 14th Doctor. He is Rwandan Scottish. It'll mark the first time a black actor has played
a
the
doctor.
Doctor. Yeah, so that's awesome and exciting. He looks. They haven't released what his Doctor will look like, what his character will look like, but I think this is a really good thing for representation and taking it a step further. His companion is played by Yasmin Finney, who's actually a transgender. So this will also mark the first time that the companion is a transgender person. So, and this is my favorite part of this bit of news. Yasmin Finney is playing a character named Rose Temple Noble. Mm-hmm. So that's Donna Noble's
Dot.
It was said that they're playing a mysterious character called Rose, and then IMDb is saying that it's Rose Temple Noble. So unless someone at IMDb, unless that story never actually broke and they're just speculating, because that's kind of, it's who knows? I'm excited. I'm hoping, I think it's awesome. I think it's great for representation. I like that they're doing it. I think there's probably some people out there that are upset and I hope it really bothers them.
Also, Rose. Interesting to pick the name Rose out of all the other names you could have picked.
Yeah, like Donna named her
but
child after.
It's weird though, because like I guess it's because Donna had her mind wiped and probably just had that in her in the back of her mind, so just chose that because it was just like, oh, Rose, I guess that's a nice name.
Yeah.
And then named their kid that because. But it would be weird if she was literally like, I'm gonna name my kid after a person who was basically me before me, before like the same doctor that I was his companion. Mm-hmm. Why don't I pick the other one that I'm completely jealous of?
So, so now the 13th Doctor, her Jodie Whittaker, her final episode will air this month. It's going to be called The Power of the Doctor, and then next year, The Power of the Doctor. Yeah. So and then next year we'll get the 60th anniversary special, which brings back David Tennant and Donna Noble. They have another adventure, and Rose Temple Noble is in it. So. I mean, I'm guessing that there's no way the 13th Doctor is going to regenerate back into the 10th Doctor, let him have an adventure, and then he's gonna.
No, it'll be something to do with the timelines crossing,
or,
right?
Yeah,
or
right?
maybe the hand.
Yeah.
Remember
Oh,
his
the hand.
grew into
Oh yeah,
another
because
doctor.
Rose got like a David Tennant Doctor thing in her universe.
Right, a clone that ages, and he has aged, so maybe that is maybe that is. It looks like he's wearing a different. There were some shots of the production shots, behind the scenes production shots. He's got a different, similar but different costume.
So it's not a blue or brown suit?
No, it looks like. I mean, you just see. Oh, it might be the same brown suit, but he's got a new trench coat. His hair looks different. I'll post this photo to our Twitter. There's him with Rose Noble Temple Noble?
Rose Noble Temple.
Yasmin Finney. Anyway, but it doesn't say, IMDb doesn't say whether Ncuti Gatwa is in this episode. So it's weird. It'll be really interesting to see what they're doing and what their plan is, because traditionally in the final episode of any given series, you'll see the Doctor regenerate, and you'll just get a brief glimpse of the new Doctor, and then you have to wait
a season.
Then you wait till the next season begins. New showrunner for the new series, starting with the anniversary special. Russell T Davies is coming back as a showrunner and writer. So he was the one that kind of did the 10th Doctor. He's the David Tennant showrunner, so he's coming back to do it. Of course, Stephen Moffat took over for him when the 11th Doctor came in, and Chris Chibnall when in the newest incarnation of the Doctor Who series. So yeah, they're moving back again. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. Like I'm super excited about the 14th Doctor. I'm super excited about the 60th anniversary special. That's all the news that I have for now. DJ, you have some video game news?
We're going to be getting Roblox profile pictures soon. So basically what that means is we're going to be getting the ability to choose our profile picture on Roblox from a bunch of emotes. But so like on your Roblox profile, you've got your name and then you've got the picture of your avatar, and you're normally just a basic headshot of your avatar. But now you'll be able to edit it and rotate your avatar and pose your avatar using emotes. And but now what people can do is aim the profile picture camera in the profile picture editor over their t-shirt, so they'll be able to have a photo of that they've got on as a t-shirt as their profile picture.
So this is a hack, so people can put their own photos in their profile. Yeah.
Right now this is only on mobile, but it'll probably be coming to PC and Xbox soon. We also now have the 3 mobs that we're going to be able to vote for at Minecon 2022. So Minecon's going to be happening on October 15th, but on October 14th we'll be able to vote for one out of the 3 mobs, which the winner will then be announced at Minecon.
Okay, so what are they?
So we have the Rascal, which this one's interesting. It's found in caves, And based on the video that was shown on Minecraft's Twitter page, you can play hide and seek with it. I don't know if you guys remember those little animations that they do with the two main developers of Minecraft, where they're like these little blocky animations.
Yeah.
It's basically impossible to tell what the rascal looks like from this animation.
Oh.
But what we know is it can be found in caves, and if you find it in hide and seek 3 times, it'll give you a prize.
Oh.
Which shown in the video was an enchanted iron pickaxe.
See, so it's almost like a mini game within the game. You play hide and seek with it.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm guessing it's probably going to be more like if you find it in a cave, it'll run away, then you'll have to find it again,
Right.
or it'll run away, and you'll find it again, and it'll give you a prize. It won't be like actually a mini game.
Right, I see what you're saying.
The second mob is a sniffer. It looks to me like a turtle, but it's like more colorful than a turtle, and they just said it's an ancient mob. That's really all they said about it.
I can see. Yeah, I'm just looking them up, and I can see the animations for them. They won't be what it actually looks like, but yeah, it just looks like. I like that other one better. This just looks like a weird.
This looks like a turtle.
I'll post these on our Twitter.
It looks like a 5-year-old went into Minecraft and built something with a sandwich and a grass block.
And then what's the other one? The last one is a tough.
The tough golem. So this is really interesting. This is a statue. It's a statue of a mob that will turn into a mob. It'll just like get up and start walking around, and it'll pick up items that it finds and then go back to its statue position.
Oh.
So you'll
Don't blink.
So I'm guessing you'll be able to use these, like spawn these things in, and they'll search for items for you and then bring them back to the location that you spawned them in. So you can spawn a ton around your base and then just have them go out and find stuff.
What do they collect though? Would you be able to program them to collect a certain thing?
Not like the allays from the last mob vote, where those you could give them a block and then they'd go and find other blocks like that.
Right.
But these might be like that, but I'm guessing they'll just pick up anything that they come across, like just dropped items. So that's interesting to see how people use them for mob farms. Like you have a bunch of mobs die, and then these guys just go and pick up all their loot and bring them back.
So sorry. So it doesn't pick up blocks; it picks up items.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, my bad.
And people, remember, if you see a tough golem, don't blink, don't turn your back, don't look away, and don't blink.
So these 3 mobs will be available to vote on October 14th, and then we'll be getting the winner announced on October 15th at Minecon. So we are going to be getting a actually good Ghostbusters video game coming October 18th. This is going to be a multiplayer ghost hunting game where you'll be able to play as either the Ghostbusters or the ghosts. And it looks like it's not the original 4 Ghostbusters. There will be a character creator to create your own Ghostbuster that you can then hunt ghosts with.
This looks really cool, and it's cross-platform, which is nice.
I heard at the start, I couldn't help but listen, but you said an actually good Ghostbusters game. Have there actually been any other Ghostbusters games?
Back when I was a kid, we had on our Commodore 64, we had a Ghostbusters game which was awesome. It was like a world building sort of game where you had to go and catch ghosts, but you had to earn money so you could upgrade your car and you could get like a sports car, and so you could get to the
It sounds like a racing game to me.
No, you could get to the places faster, so then you could upgrade your. It would not compete with video games today, but for Commodore 64, it was really good.
You said that this was back when you were a kid, so I'm going to keep with what I was saying and say that we're going to be getting an actually good Ghostbusters video game.
This looks awesome, and I was kind of just trying to figure out. I know that one of my favorite actors, Ro Kali, does a voice for that. He's like the voice of the book, and I don't know if that's this game. I'm assuming that it is, although I can't find it. So people are really excited about this. I'm excited about it. It's available for pre-order now, but it'll come out the week after next, I guess.
October 18th. It's coming out on most consoles and the Epic Games Store for PC, so you can go check it out there. It's listed under horror and shooter. So it is a horror game. I'm guessing it's not going to be as scary as Phasmophobia, which is a similar style game. But shooter really interests me because it'll be
You're gonna have guns, but they don't do the same thing as guns.
If this could be like as slick as Fortnite, let's say,
Yeah.
and cooperative, but we get to be Ghostbusters. Is it third? It's first person.
it's first
You know
person.
what I think it's gonna be? I think it's gonna be like Star Wars Battlefront. I think it's gonna be like that,
yeah.
but maybe with a bit more of a better avatar.
It doesn't look as jerky as some of the first person shooter games there are, but it looks very cartoony and similar to Fortnite.
Yeah, like because it's an Epic Games thing. You said.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I've recently tried to play PUBG because I wanted to play a first person shooter or a shooter that is not for kids or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's not. And same thing with Battlefronts. Nothing is as slick as Fortnite. It's so smooth. It's so the
Yeah.
gameplay is so easy and user friendly, and I haven't found that in any of the other shooters. You don't quite jump as high. You don't quite the action is not quite as fast.
You've got like that jerky movement on the camera when you're running, like it shakes from side to side.
Yeah, which is maybe more realistic. I know I talked to a friend who he plays first person shooters, like grown up ones, and I was saying what I didn't like about him and the exact things that he did like about him. A little more realistic. You can't jump as high. You can't,
Yeah, it's like playing like a flight simulator game, and it's so cool to have it be first person and the plane actually shakes around and stuff. But it's not as fun as playing it third person when it's all clean and
cartoony and not realistic at all. Yeah, yeah. The same thing. I recently played I wanted to play a racing game, and I looked at a few, and then I settled on Hot Wheels racing. It's like probably the furthest from any realistic, driving simulator.
You can literally
but it's,
drive upside down.
yeah. But it's so much fun. You're playing a cartoon. You're playing with toys. So that's what I'm in it for. So yeah, I would love
And
for.
also the satisfyingness of like getting new cars and
Oh
stuff.
my God, you get to collect Hot Wheels cars. Yeah. Oh, it's a fun game. I totally recommend it to anyone. I think it's bought it.
It's free for PS4 Premium.
Yeah, and I bought it 2 months ago or something, and now it's free. But anyway, yeah. So Ghostbusters, what's it called? Spirits Unleashed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, coming out October 18th. I'm super looking forward to it. I'm going. If we need to get 3 copies of it at $50 a pop, that's great. Okay, have you got anything else?
No.
So that's gonna do it for us today then. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns about the show, you can reach us on Twitter at Geeks Say What, or send us a good old-fashioned email at therealgeeksaywhat@gmail.com. Be sure and check out DJ's YouTube channel, DJ Magones, and he's now got a shorts channel too, which are really, those shorts are really good, by the way. They're great. If that's everything, we will say goodbye, but I'll leave you with one last thing. Geeks say what?
What?
Exactly.